Welcome back to 2 p.m. with the Trigger. Great to have you here with us today as we launch off in day 2 of this amazing week. The summer is winding down, but things are still happening. And of course, kids are getting ready to go back to school. Everything is also going to wind down and ramp up all at the same time. It's a crazy time of year. So I'm glad you're here with me here today for 2 p.m. with the Trigger. You know, the media age, of course, is here. The video digital age is here. Video content is emerging as a powerful tool. We all know that, especially if you're an executive leader, a major influencer. Video is one of the biggest tools you have to leverage today to get your expertise, to highlight your strengths, the vision cast through the camera lens. However, you want to be strong and confident. You want to be bold. You want to be a magnetic personality. But there's a balance between being a magnetic personality and coming off as a jerk through the camera lens. It's not always easy to strike that balance. How do you do it? How do you show you're confident, you're good, you're not trying to pat yourself on the back, you're just not blowing smoke? How do you actually show this? What are ways that you can actually be a good communicator, even a great communicator in your space, and still come across true, authentic, and make a deeper connection through the camera lens? That's what we're going to talk about here today, because it is critical that you don't come off looking like a jerk. But you don't want to come across as weak and passive either. How do you do it? So here's 3 simple tips to help you out today that you can implement and start honing those skills a little bit better, because coming across the video, coming across the camera lens is so important. Number 1, lead with value. Lead with value. When you get on camera, the reason I do this every day is I want to give you value. I want to give you tips, insights, best practices so you can grow your video talents, your on-camera presence. Remember, our brand authority message is we're here to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, to help amplify you and your brand authority so you can get the results you want. Whether that's more speaking opportunities, more financial gain, we're here to help you learn how to do it better and better. So go with value first. Focus on delivering a great content to your audience instead of merely showcasing your accomplishments. You don't need to brag about your credentials. You don't need to brag about what you've done here or done there. You need to share knowledge and experiences that will help show people you're here to really help them. And you can't fake it. You got to be authentic with it. You've got to really want to lean in and help people by giving value. And yes, that means you're going to give away tips and tricks for free, because if it's not going to be a value, it doesn't have any worth. So you have to give away something of value or worth. For this approach displays that you're confident in yourself. You're not worried about giving away too much. You're confident and good enough that you can present it boldly and be okay because it's valuable. And do it as an engaging way. Do it with excitement and passion. But again, that line of the arrogant, the puffed up, the overdone, avoid that. Learn how to add value and stop patting yourself on the back. You just don't need to do it through these videos. Now, number 2 is educate and inform. It builds on that value proposition of what you want to do. Rather than focus solely on self-promotion again, prioritize your educational aspect. How am I going to educate and level people up today? Inform your audience, share the insights, the trends, the strengths, the relevant information of what's going on in their niche, in your niche. Whatever your industry is, something's happening. Something new is shifting, changing. There may be a new process, a new program. There may be a transitional come that they need to know about. You need to share this data and give great examples and great points. Don't just talk in theory. Knuckle down and drive down to say, here's something that's happening. Video is king right now. Content is king. We know that. But content has got to have substance. Your content has got to have valuable for people. It can't just be a rant about nothing and you're going to connect deeper and deeper. You want to make this as personal as you possibly can. One of the things we coach and talk about at Rock the Stage is, what language do you use? I, you, me, not y'all. Learn these type of skills as you share your confidence, as you share your information, as you're bold, but make it deeply personal. You're going to educate, inform, but it's going to feel like you're just friends hanging out, talking and sharing with your passion in there as well. Demonstrate your deep understanding of the subject matter, by the way. It's going to show that you know your stuff, and people will keep coming back because you know your stuff. Again, as I've said, I am not a car mechanic. Don't ask me to come fix your car. Trigger is not going to be able to do that, and I'm okay with that. But you do want to come to me to learn about media skills, camera presence, personality, how to rock your stage, whatever that stage is. Video has invaded it, and that's why we're here. I'm confident in that, and I know I can help you. Lean in on your expertise. Lean in on how you can share that information, and do it without that self-praise and that big pat in the back. Everyone knows when it happens, so just don't go there. Finally, here's a really great one. I want to say number 3 to really give you a really sharp example of how you can do some of this bold confidence, but make the deeper connection, because we want the deeper connection. Why not do a behind the scenes type of video conversation? Allow your people, again, if you're in the executive world, if you're in the CEO space, this is a great way to take people inside the corporate world and show them what really goes on. Maybe in your own office, maybe with your own staff. But this is a great way to get a glimpse inside the daily routine, the work process, the challenges you face. Yeah, I'm talking actually taking a camera in and revealing some of this. Share the authentic moments that actually showcases the human side. We're all humans. We're all in business. You're not just a robot doing that executive space or the job you do. Reveal behind the scenes in a way that the transparency will foster more relationship, that they're going to want to stay with you. So they're going to be more retainable. They're going to think, I now know you. I know her. And it's worth coming back for more, because they're going to keep showing the real, authentic them. Let me show you. I have a friend that I know. He's a leader. He regularly grabs someone, gives them a camera, and he has a rather substantial, large staff. But what he does is he goes around with the camera and he surprises different departments he has, and he walks in with a Nerf gun, and he shoots Nerf darts and throws Nerf balls. He'll go around and he'll give awards for the best customer service of the week, the funniest email message of the week. He makes stuff up out of his head, and he goes around while they're working. He catches them in the act of working as a team. He has fun with them. They're making this human connection. And then he makes a little highlight clips and shares that with the rest of the staff. So he's also highlighting this team to the rest of its team. He is making this behind the scenes something that draws his team closer together. And the fun thing is, his team now is always excited about, will he drop by here today? What surprises is he going to have? So they come to expect he's going to do it, but they don't know when he's going to do it. Capture your people in the moment of doing great things and have fun doing it. That's part of his motto. I want you to work hard, pour yourself into this, but we're going to have a great time doing it. And he shares it out behind the scenes. That's a great way to leverage video. That's a great way that you are a leader of strength and confidence and can still have fun on the job and reach for the stars and make sure your team is doing an excellent job. What can you do? How can you leverage video, this digital age that we're in, to show that you're a confident, strong leader? You are an influencer of people, but you're not a jerk. you can come across over stuffy and stiff and hard, and you can bark orders through the camera lens. Or you can build a relationship that goes deeper and deeper with every time they see a video, they get a clip, you share it online, and people get to know the real, authentic you. Creating video content that exudes his confidence, highlights your strengths, but avoiding the arrogance is a fine art. It is not easy to do this, but it's possible. Hey, would you like to learn more? Would you like to have some insights, get some tips, some tricks, some one-on-one coaching maybe of how to better help you rock the stage, connect with your people, learn how to leverage this for the executive office, for your business, or your church? Contact me, rich@richbontrager.net. Hit that QR code. And what you get there is you are going to get a direct access to my calendar, book a call, and we'll have a brief consultation, get to know you call, so you can explain to me what you're looking for, what you're trying, what's not working, and we can figure out maybe ways to help you better connect through the camera lens. The digital age, it is a powerful, powerful space and time. We have access to information and one another like never, ever before. But let me ask you, are you leveraging it to its full extent? Are you leveraging the ability of this video to better connect? And are you showing your personality, your confidence, your strength as a leader in a way that draws people closer and endearing them to you? I just shared 3 simple ways to get it started. There are more. Reach out. Let's better connect. rich@richbontrager.net. I'd love to hear from you. Once again, remind you, we're here to help you shine on stage, shine on camera, to elevate you and your brand authority. Hey, until tomorrow, The Trigger, Rich Bontrager. We'll see you back here at 2 p.m. live with The Trigger.